Hey, today I wanted to talk about Nintendo Switch games. With Christmas coming up, I'm sure there's some people out there that are wondering, what games should I get for the Switch? If you're getting a Switch for the first time, this list would probably help more than if you've had a Switch for a while, because many of you probably already have most of these games. But let's talk about my favorite first. Animal Crossing New Horizons. This game came out in March, and I haven't stopped playing. I can't stop playing. I will never stop playing, at least till the next game comes out. And that won't be on the Switch. At least I don't think so. Generally, Nintendo puts out one Animal Crossing game per system. They broke that rule with the Wii U and the 3DS by doing some spin-offs, but the usual Animal Crossing games, one. At least, in North America anyway. And New Horizons is very special because it's getting updates. It's Nintendo, since the game came out, has been releasing updates, holidays, new items, new just a bunch of new stuff, and they're gonna continue to do that next year and maybe for more years to come after that. So no rush for another Animal Crossing yet. They're gonna keep this one going for a while. It's worth getting. Open your mind, try something different. Animal Crossing. It's not just for kids. In fact, I think many kids would probably be bored with Animal Crossing. Although, I mean, there's certain kids that probably would love it. It's really based on personality and, you know, what they like, what your kid likes, what you like. Super Mario Odyssey. This game is so much fun. It's just a wonderful game, and despite um, this song, uh, well, you can't really see it, but "Jump Up Superstar." At first, it's a little catchy, but you know, just try not to listen to it too long. Um, but despite that, this is the ultimate 3D Mario game. It really is, and I think it's better than Mario 64, Super Mario Odyssey, you name it. This is the ultimate 3D Mario game. I say that because look, 2D Mario, that's a different thing. Then you're getting into Super Mario World, Super Mario Brothers 3 classics. This is a classic. It's a classic 3D Mario game. If you love Mario, you have to play this game. It's so great. Let's see. Oh, if you don't have this in your collection, what's wrong with you? Actually, it took me a while to get this into my collection because I played this on the Wii U first, and I wanted it on the Switch, but I was hesitant because I knew I'd be paying full price, and I was kind of like, "Mm," you know, and it's an amazing game. And finally, I gave in because I had to have it on my Switch. Yes, I'm talking about Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, and it's oh, I mean, it was really great on the Wii U. I enjoyed it on the Wii U, but on the Switch, wow, I love it even more. And portable mode with this game, and even of course on the TV it looks even better. But I love playing it in portable mode. Uh, it's a must-have. This actually this and Super Mario Odyssey, you need to have both of them. If you don't have both of them, why do you have a Switch? Those are really two games that are must-haves. and I think they are for everybody. I mean, I think anybody can get into those, either one, especially Mario. But Breath of the Wild must have. And this, to me, if you're an RPG fan, you have to have this game. Dragon Quest XI: Echoes of an Elusive Age is such a great game. It's one of my favorite Dragon Quest games. I love the series. Dragon Quest IX for the DS is still my favorite because I got specific memories with that, and I got to play multiplayer with my dad and everything. But and and I can't wait to do that again. Um, and I wish this game had multiplayer, but it doesn't. It's a single player experience, but what a great game! You can play this in 3D, and it's got a 2D mode that makes it look like a Super Nintendo game. It's so good. And yes, it's going to be coming soon to the PS4 and the Xbox. And if you're only somebody who plays those systems, why are you watching this video? But you should get it on those systems. If you only have those systems. If you have a Nintendo Switch 2, I highly recommend it on the Switch because you can play the 2D mode and portable mode. So good, so good. And final two games that I have to mention. There's so many more that I can mention. I'm not mentioning any indie games this time because I can't show those games off. I'd love to show those games off. I wish I had a physical version of those games. And yes, that is me saying I wish I had physical versions of some indie games because I would totally show those off on a video. Skyrim. I know this is on every console imagine that you can imagine, even the Game Boy Color. Okay, not the Game Boy Color, but it's on mostly everything. I didn't play it until the Nintendo Switch, and it's such a great game. It really is. And if you're bored and you need something to do, you can get this game and you can put it into your Switch and you can just go in there and just explore the world and cause trouble and find things, fight dragons. What a great game. I mean, really, absolutely a great game. And this game is something that is a game that a lot of people don't really talk about that much. And I think that's a total shame. This is a great game. And if you haven't played it, well, I mean, I imagine it's not going to be for everyone, but um, Astro Chain. Astro Chain is a game from Platinum Games. They did Bayonetta and a lot of other action games, but to me, Astro Chain is their best one because it has so much to it. It has a really good story. It has lots of action. It has some. It has like you start off on a motorcycle and it's got a great cyberpunk look to it and uh, anime look to it. And I'm not a huge anime fan. I love this game. I love this game, and uh, you know, I was trading in some games a while back, and this was before everything that's happened this year, way before. Um, and I thought for a second this was going to be traded in, and then I was like, no, I can't trade this in. I got to keep this. It's so good. And those are just my uh must-have games for the Nintendo Switch. What are yours? You gotta tell me what do you recommend? Or there's some games that I don't have, and yes, I have Splatoon 2 and Fire Emblem and a few other games that I didn't show here. Some of them are only on my Switch, as digital only. Like Luigi's Mansion 3. Shout out to Luigi's Mansion 3. If I had a copy of that, physical copy of that, I would have shown you. I love that game. So just let me know, what are your favorites?